Welcome back to the channel, guys. For today's Clash of Clans video, we are going to be covering a strategy which is surging in popularity right now. The Yeti Bat attack strategy has really become a lot more popular, and it's all because of Single Target Inferno Towers. I will be sure to explain this throughout the video. Back on the main account, on my Let's Play, we are at 4,600 trophies, and we need to get back to 5,000. We need to get back to Legends League, guys. I haven't attacked for some time, but yesterday we attacked with the sneaky goblins and the haste spells. Now, what did you guys think of that? We have 1 day left. Honestly, I don't think I am going to farm with them anymore. We can actually go ahead and collect the progress. Storage is full. Ouch. I guess the 10 gems are better than a power potion because most of my troops are maxed out anyway, but it gives me the extra gems and the XP. However, onto the events. How have you guys done with this? I guess in a day's time we will unlock the Super Barbarians. We only have 4 days left, but honestly the challenges aren't that difficult. I'm pretty sure we can power through that. And I also want to let you guys know, many of you prompted me on the use of the sneaky goblin and that I didn't have to activate the town hall. I know, it was a complete oversight on my part. I am that used to activating it for Hog Riders balloons that I just slipped up and used the earthquake spell. Afterwards, when I saw the comments and I was obviously replying to you guys, I was like, yep, you got me. But thank you for prompting everybody else that was watching as well to make sure they knew they didn't have to activate the town hall. Of course you don't. It's a storage. However, let's get into today's video. If you are new here, you want to subscribe to the channel to see my daily content, be sure to do so and turn on the notification bell. However, let's get out there and let's show you the Yetis and the Bats. 36 trophies on this one. I think we have to attack it. If we're trying to get back to Legends, we need to attack it. Now, do as I say, not as I do. For this attack strategy, you want to try and take out as much splash early on. That would include the town hall, and then you want to try and get the bats to take out the singles, point defense, but you want them to group up and hit the splash on the latter half. So I think if we try and come through this area where the multi is first, that's probably a good option. So let's go with the Grand Warden, 1 balloon in order to test, and then we can get the healers in to help the Grand Warden through this area. Just create a little bit of a funnel. I then want the King and the Siege Barracks over to this side as well. So we actually... No, we don't. I was thinking for a second we might indeed need the... We might need the Wall Wrecker, but I don't think we do. Let's get another balloon in just to test. Then I'm going to use a jump spell. Once the King has set up the funnel a little bit better, let's get some wizards over there. Then we can use the Yetis. Now, try and pull the Warden with the Queen. And that should send everything in. Then let's get the balloons in. Saving everything at the moment. Can use 1 rage spell, but that has to be a little bit later on in the raid. That's got to be a little bit later on. So let's use the rage now. King's ability, we do have the Hog Riders coming out. It looks good here. We don't want to use the bats too late. Let's use the Royal Champion down the bottom. Now let's use the bats to the top area. Come on, bats, get yourselves through there. Let's use that Grand Warden's ability now. And we need to freeze this Wizard Tower. Oh no! Wizard Tower wasn't tanked. That's not ideal. We could miss the Town Hall here, in fact. Wizard Tower is still tanked to the bottom. We can try and use the Ice Golem on the outside here. Doing okay. Royal Champ's ability. Royal Champ is down there beasting the Town Hall. Look at that. It's not looking too bad. We could run out of time here. Let's get our cleanup into the top area. We can use the Ice Golem down to the bottom. Our Queen is down there as well, wiping things out. And ultimately, we got a little bit lucky there. But we are going to get it, guys. Let's check out that full screen of the bats now, cleaning up and able to get the 3-star for us. We've got 1 minute left for cleanup. That is why this strategy is surging in popularity, especially in war or in multiplayer. when you have Single Target Inferno Towers. The thing is, you can get through the splash as long as you can get access through the base, and then you should be able to use the bats to get through the Single Target Infernos. And you've seen how powerful it was. 36 trophies is pretty awesome on our return to Legends League. Now, we've got full gold again. What do I do here? Do I just spend it on walls, or do we go with the elixir collectors? I guess we need to get a couple of elixir collectors upgrading. I think that's probably the better option here. I think what we'll do is upgrade all of the DE drills together, but I am going to rearrange my base a little bit here. Let's make sure we've got the troops cooking in the background. I should have probably had a training potion going. Make sure, guys, that you do have your troops in the background cooked up so you're ready to go in the next attack. We'll get into the next one momentarily, but I want to quickly let you know, in terms of my home base, I am rearranging things in terms of limited edition obstacles. The only one that I do not have is the very first Christmas tree. I am gutted because I knew about Clash of Clans back then, but I didn't play. Do you have the regular Christmas tree? The first one in Clash of Clans? Let me know down in the comments. Maybe even leave your village tag, and we might go through and make a bit of a compilation to showcase you guys of who has the first Christmas tree. That could be kind of cool. But anyways, what I am doing is I'm pushing them with the shovel of obstacles to the outside of the base in the order that I got them. So next, after the witch's hat, I've got them all written down here, we do have the spiky cactus. Now, the spiky cactus is probably my favorite because I love Brawl Stars as well. So when this was brought into Clash, it was just pretty awesome. So let's move one of them over to that area, make sure that it is right up against the side, and then let's go. We've got that spiky cactus. After that, we have the Christmas tree, which looks like a Tesla. Looks like a Tesla, so it's this one here. Let's see if there's any in the base we can move first. But what I'm going to do is remove all my limited edition obstacles once I've moved them. And the reason for that is because you can only have a certain amount of items spawn on your base. Limited edition items aren't involved with that, but it does mean any free gems that you get, you ultimately miss out on. So there we go, my Christmas tree moved across. We are getting there in terms of the limited edition obstacles. Let me know how you manage your base and if you have that Christmas tree. But let's come back when we have another base. Let's hope we can have the same success as the last one. Now this one's a little bit more tricky because we have multi-Inferno Towers. But I think if we came from 6 o'clock, we should be able to get into that town hall. In fact, we could even Grand Warden walk the multi-target Inferno here. It is reachable. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's get the healers in here. Let's get a wizard over to this side just to try and speed the Grand Warden up in terms of getting to that multi. You can kind of see what I'm thinking here. If we came into this to this other side, use the wall wrecker, we should be able to get through that. Now let's use another balloon just to test here. Grand Warden will then get to the multi, and I think it's time we start funneling to this other side. We will need the wall wrecker for this one though, because it's actually, do we? We don't, you know. We don't. We could stick with this. Let's get a wizard in to help them healers. And what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm unsure. Let's get the siege barracks across to the other side. That has gone down. So now let's get the Yetis in to pull the Grand Warden, followed by the Queen. We will need the jump spell here. Then I was going to put the ice golem in. It's not a good idea, guys. Let's get the healers in. We've got balloons coming out of the clan castle. We can poison that. We need another jump to get to the town hall. It's not looking too bad, but it's really where we put the bats in from. I think if we get the royal champ down to the bottom, that should be helpful. Let's rage. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability because the scatter shots are here. Then let's use the bats from this top corner, in fact. We will have to freeze the first wizard tower. Should have probably got an ice golem in there. Wizard Tower might not be helpful here. It is going to get most of my bats. Oh no! My bats are going down fast as well. Let's use the Royal Champ's ability. We might get fortunate. We can use an ice golem to the back end. Come on, let's get this. We've got nothing left. All of the bats went to the Wizard Tower. That's why one freeze spell was not enough. But We could indeed have enough power through. With the queen managing to hold on to the healers, we might just sneak the end of this. Not ideal, guys. Not ideal in the slightest. That is the importance of freezing the splash. So I've given you a nice demonstration of how to do it. And this one has given you a nice demonstration of how not to do it. Managed to get everything set up okay. It's a little bit difficult to know whether the wall wrecker is better than two jump spells. In this situation, if this was a war attack, I could have most certainly used the king to funnel by himself on the left-hand side, stuck with the wall wrecker, then I would have had a lot more spells. I could have took more freeze spells, got through that wizard tower area, and this would have looked a whole lot better, but still got the job done. That's how good it is using the Yeti Smash attack strategy, but changing it to the Yeti bats, and I think we need to do at least one more. Finish off this Let's Play episode in style, so let's get to the next one. Oh, it's a ring base. I don't like them, but I think we should try it because this tends to be pretty good whenever you use the drag bat and you have single target infernos. Now, I haven't tried this with the Yeti bat, but I think we should give it a shot. Now, I do notice that there's a little gap here, which could be good, but it could be a trap as well. So why don't we start with, I kind of feel like the Grand Warden Walk has been working relatively well. So let's give that a try down here. One balloon to test with the healers. Now we'll make up the rest as we go through. We've got to be careful. Can easily take out this wizard tower with the king. Maybe get the Yetis through this other area down the bottom here. And we could use the Royal Champ across to the other side, in fact. Let's get a balloon in there now that the Expo is tanked, but that's not really going to help, actually, is it? Let's use the king on this side. And then I'm going to use the Royal Champ and freeze this area. Use the Royal Champ's ability to take out that single. And the aim is the scatter shot, actually, not just the single. The aim was the scatter shot. Let's use the balloons, try and get the other scatter shot. We did get the scatter shot, which is good. We can use the siege barracks on this side. I really want that scatter shot. That's my target here. Doesn't look like it's going down for us. Oh, it's very close. It is very close, but we didn't get it. Let's use the Yetis now. Cross to this side, otherwise we could fall short. We've got the siege barracks on that left-hand side, doing okay. We need a jump spell in here, don't we? We need the jump. We're doing all right, but that scatter shot to the left is going to be difficult, guys. It is going to be difficult. Let's rage now, and let's use that Grand Warden's ability. Ice Golem on this side, then that's where the bats will come in now. Let's try and get the bats to swoop all of the way around. We can jump on the back end. The Town Hall could be an issue. We've got the Wizard Tower tanked. Come on, bats. You can do this. Town Hall goes down. Gotta get this other Ice Golem in perfectly. Let's use the Queen's ability. Oh, I think we've wrecked this, guys. Let's just get that Ice Golem in early. Let's take a look at the bats moving through. They're doing okay. The single target Inferno could be an issue, but the bats are doing good here. The Wizard Tower goes down, and that's probably going to be what we need. Now, I have forgot about cleanup, and I forgot about the scatter shot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, oh, bats. Come on, buddies. Oh, down they go. Hog Riders, though, for the win. Hog Rider, one hog gets in there. One Hog Rider has done it, guys. Oh, my word. I do apologize for flipping to the wrong screen and actually putting me on there instead of the Hog Rider. I do apologize, getting used to trying to flip things mid-attack just to try and improve your experience in viewing things. But that was awesome. A ring base going down. 3 stars. That's why this strategy is awesome. If you want to see yesterday's video with the sneaky goblins, I'll link it here. But be sure to tune in tomorrow, guys. That wraps this one up. Until next time, peace out.